It is the final round of regular play of the Global Rugby Challenge, and the Guardians of the Crib, who we haven't seen for quite some time now, are first up in action, and they are travelling away to Newlands, where they will be up against the Stormers in this final round-robin matchup. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the Global Rugby Challenge, the subscriber series, where you guys all take the field in your subscriber size and take on the world's best clubs in a competition going over 13 rounds that we have almost all completed today. It is the Stormers. They're in action up against the Guardians of the Crib, and the Stormers side, well, they haven't had the best of season, struggling down the bottom of the ladder, not too many wins to their name, looking at being one of the worst performing sides in this competition, but like so many others down there with them, a star-studded team full of potential, full of ability, but unable to get those finishing touches and the points on the board for their team. They'll struggle to come away with anything here today, but as we've seen in recent weeks of the Global Rugby Challenge, anything can happen. The Guardians of the Crib come out with a very strong looking side. Let's have a quick look through at who is starting for this matchup. The front row will be consisting of Mike Hunt, Owen Fagan and Luke de Normanville. Andrew McFadden and Ronan Calvert will be lining up in the second row. Ken Pringle, Jake Waller and Dylan Davies are on the back row. Callum Whitten will start at scrum half with Luke Neotes outside him at fly half. The centre pairing will be Owen Richards and Pierre Valentine, with Omar Solomon on the left wing and Kieran Jones, a deadly combination of wingers on the right. Luke Bendall will get the start at fullback. He'll have a big role to fill there to complete this Guardian side. So the Guardians will be kicking this one off. They are a team that are in the running for the top spot. A win here today will put them into that first position, with the other two subscriber sides still to play their final match. So it's all on the line here, all to play for the Guardians of the Crib, and we are underway. Luca Neotes gets this final round-robin match on the board, and a great start already. It's Cheston Colby, and Luke Bendall is called into work straight away. Well, he hardly even thought of mentioning him, and he's already got some big work to do. There's plenty of offsides here as the Stormers are absolutely tearing the Guardians' defence to shreds. Wow, what an explosive start. The Guardians were absolutely stretched. They were scrambling like I've never seen before. The pressure also quickly put on the visitors, as Katsakillis kicks long for a touch finder off the penalty. We line out to the Stormers, midway 22, 10-metre line. Throwing in Mbadambi for the Stormers. Oh, that's not straight. Big mistake as well. Kulisi at the back, looking to thread the needle through the middle of the line out, but that set play was ruined by a bad throw. It's option here for the Guardians. They've gone with the scrum, a very good pack as well. These guys would love and relish the opportunity. Oh, look at them go! The Guardians absolutely pummel the Stormers scrum. Owen Richards, the inside centre. Pierre Valentine finding plenty of room. His pass is dreadful. It's picked up here by the Stormers. They get away with it nicely through Dealandi, and the Stormers have the ball back. Intercepted. Dylan Davies, where did he come from? Not quite sure, but the Stormers again. It's the Allende once more who steals it back. Now through the middle, it's a big number 8 as well. Nimzam Carr, he's still going, but he points away to Groom, and Groom puts it to ground just over halfway. Another run, it's Guardians with the advantage now. Forward pass to Katsakillis coming in from the blindside flanker there. Skolkberger making the mistake, making the error. Wow, you see the Guardians here just a couple of times in those replays, falling off the tackles. Look at the size difference there between those front rows. Oh my good word! The Guardians have just destroyed the Stormers once again at scrum time. Wide, Kieran Jones, great tackle. One-on-one hit be made, Cheston Colby. Recycled, Dylan Davies. Fagan, oh massive pass from Fagan out to Luke de Normanville. Has he got the legs? The big front rower, no, comes up to the fullback, and Yako Tauta puts him over the line. Excitement plus there for Luke de Normanville. He's already off to a storming start in this match. No pun intended against the Stormers there at all. And Benami needs to hit his man. He does it well and he does it straight. Kurosa comes down in the middle. Didn't tempt fate going to the back. Now Mahalba goes way to Carr. Kolisi keeps it wide and keeps it going. There's numbers to burn here for the Stormers as Dealany goes in and out. Now it's Diogu tries to find a way through. He's held up and he continues to charge on. Mahalba gives him a hand as well. And look at this from the Stormers using their strength of the forward rolling maul. Slipping it away left side. Read like a book from Mike Hunt. And into touch goes Cheslin Colby. Well, you can't give Mike Hunter even a glimmer of what you plan to do because he just shuts it down. And it goes. Oh, again, not straight. That's a mistake there from on Fagan. And he will be bitterly disappointed. His team on the front foot. He's given away a big golden chance. If the Stormers opt for a scrum here, they could be liking their chances because they've destroyed the Stormers scrum now. 2 out of 2 times. What have they got in store for the charm? Number 3. Oh, they do it too. Oh, this Guardians pack is absolutely insane. It is a magical pack, and they steal the ball once again. This time Dylan Davies goes away. He's dropped it, and Jack Waller couldn't pick it up. The Stormers once again escape. Burger away to Kolisi. Does well. Gets to go forward momentum. But look at the Guardians. They're all over this already. How have they not scored about 4 tries? Here's Kieran Jones. Looks to shimmy in. Gets the ball out. Dylan Davies cuts him back in. Here's Callum Witten. He's dragged down. A good tackle. Mahalra again gets him to the ground. Stormers throw numbers to the breakdown. But they won't find the ball here. It'll be coming away from Jones. Richards quickly deposits it to Luke de Normanville. Here's Pierre Valentine. It's 3-on-1. Call it a try. It's Omar Solomon. He dots down. Try number 1. Guardians finally hit the lead and strike through the Stormers' defence. Well, the architect, Pierre Valentine, set that up on a silver platter for his left winger, Omar Solomon. Hasn't seen much glory recent weeks, but now he's back in the hunt. Another try. He is a prolific try scorer at the best of times as well. Put that down, turnover scrum as well. That's where it all started. And Luke de Normanville put a star on his name already. He's having a great match. Omar Solomon, the benefactor, a great finisher. One of the best around. Out on the wings, there's some absolute talent throughout this tournament. But Solomon has made a name for himself. Here's Luke Neos. He's got the job of kicking these goals. He's got a strong wind that'll be pushing against his kick. So he's got to really nudge this wide. Has he judged it well? Has he got enough? Oh, he does. Luke Neos, that's a brilliant kick. He puts the Guardians up 7-0 over the Stormers. An early valiant display from the Newlands side. They really stayed in this match for a long time. They battled hard. They tried to start with a flurry, but the Guardians absorbed. And now you'd expect them to put some pressure back on. But mistakes come away from the Guardians. Fagan, though, what a steal from the hooker. And he's put it straight back to the Guardians in control. Witten, oh, well-timed tackle. Exceptionally well-timed tackle. McFadden does well to even get that ball back. Richards now has it, and he pumps it on his right foot. The ball swerves and curls. Waiting back there is Yako Tauta, who slips it away to De Jong. Options here is it's Groom, who looks to kick. That's not the best of kicks. Bendel takes it in. They're going to run this here. Oh, Pringle does well, but he's put away a bad pass. Hunt's there, but he can't turn the ball over. Now there's a chance for the Stormers. Mahalra looks to go himself. Ball pops out the back. Still there for the Stormers. Halftime has gone. Buzzer win. De Jong still going. Head numbers. You expect him to pass that ball. Kitshoff fires away. Catcher Killis gets a hammering and he's going to be gone. Richard steals the ball. Here's Omar Solomon. Numbers. Neo throws it into touch. Pierre Valentine couldn't keep up the play. The ball dribbles over the sideline and we will have half time. Just the one try in it. An entertaining first half. Both teams throwing a lot of caution to the wind of the other side's defence. But speaking of wind, that has been one decisive factor of this match already in the early goings. The wind affecting the lineouts, affecting the kicking as well, and both teams struggling to come to grips with this wind. So possession is almost dead even, but it's the Stormers that have got a big territorial advantage. The Guardians making a lot of uncharacteristic handling errors as well, which isn't helping their cause. Amazingly, both sides have only made 3 line breaks each, which really makes their attack look rather poor, but defence on the other hand is strong from both these sides so far. 7-0, half-time, Guardians with the lead over the Stormers in their final round-robin match. Back to the action we go, back to halfway, and it's Jaco Tauta who will have the kickoff. The resumption of play straight down the throat of Ken Pringle, who has been absolutely monstered. The ball scruns out straight away, and it's De Jong on Jones. Great tackle though, Kieran Jones puts his man to the ground. Wow, what a start again. The Stormers, Kitchell and Maharbe looking to get it together there. Can't find a way through together. Groom chips over the top. He's going to be covered though by Bendel. Bendel slips it around to Richards. No one really wanting this ball. Fagan does well. Calvert out the back. Solomon does well. Nukaneos. Here we go. This is a chance now for the Guardians. Oh my God. That's got to be an instant card. Tauta has absolutely ripped his head off. I would love to see a replay of that, because that was one of the most disgusting tackles I've ever seen. Kick from Neotes, the man who got absolutely copped up by that. The penalty goes into touch, and now the Guardians will look to put the pressure on. Fagan to throw. To the front, does well. McFadden puts it down. Neotes now, he's going to run the line again. Richards looks to splice. Does well. Valentine, he's still got support. It is there with Kieran Jones. He can't go himself. Finds Davies, fends one. Can't go through 2. A bit isolated. First man there looks to be Callum Whitten. He's done well, but can he survive this ball for a side? No. It comes back to the Stormers. They slip it away to De Jong, who takes the first contact he sees. Sets it up for Kitchoff. He's going to do the same. He's throwing it back in his field. Khaleesi. Oh my God, what a strong run from the open side flanker. Carr away to Dealandy. Numbers 1-on-1. Gets a nice ball away. Kitchakillis finds space in behind. He goes through to the fullback, and a good tackle once again from Bendel. Still there for Groom. Looks to... Oh, what a tackle! 1-on-1. That's Omar Solomon, and a penalty as well. Woo! What a play from the Guardians. And this match, well, you can see here it's proving to be a bit too tight for comfort. The Guardians really want a bonus point. They're going to prove to be a threat to that number 1 position, but the threat now is that the Stormers could steal this result right on the death of the match. Here's Neotes. Oh, that is magnificent. He's got the ball on the string tonight. Here's Luca Neotes, and he nails another shot at goal. That one worth 3 as he hits the penalty. 10-0 the scoreline. Stormers trailing the Guardians of the Crib. 56 minutes gone. Jaco Tauta fires down to Jake Waller. Does well, going to Kieran Jones. Puts the afterburners on. Throws it desperately back in the touch. The ankle tap just putting him off balance enough to put some part of his body on the line. And Banambi again to throw in for the Stormers. He's not had the best day line out throwing, but that one's nice for Parizza. Quickly out wide, De Jong. De Jong still going. Nice ball finding all. Oh, Dealandy's been absolutely smashed. And Omar Solomon runs away with it. Oh, the step is not red. It's not fooled at all by Jaco Tauta. Now is the kick. It's up in the air from Whitten. And up they all go. It's the Stormers who come away with it. Kitshoff fires wide. It's another chance for Tauta. Takes it up to halfway. This is good counter-attacking here by the Stormers, but they're going to lose the ball again. Whitten's there. Calvert fires it wide. Kieran Jones steps around one over the head. That's forward as you could ever dream it to be. Numbers wide, desperate to put the ball out to them. Not the best option. It was actually the pass from Kieran Jones.
Crouch. Touch.
There was a touch. No, it was more than a touch. It was a long way forward. Now this scrum battle has been where the Guardians have dominated this game. This time it looks like the Stormers might have their stuff together there. Are they going to retain this ball? Yes, they do. Groom, he's got options. He's right in centre field. Nicely away, and Ludes gets a nicely away. Cheslin Colby does well, and it's Skulkberger who's got numbers again. Colby gets it back.
Release.
But well-read defence from the Guardians. Pops out to Skulkberger, who goes back to Kolisi. Still there for the Stormers. Kitchoff gets hammered.
Release.
Big hit coming in from Ken Pringle. Mahal right now looks to go himself. Kolisi does well. Catch a killers. Bad pass. Oh, that's going to put the Stormers under pressure. Downey couldn't do much about that. Still here for them though. And Badambi does well. It's wide. Straight out to Dylan Lanes. He's looking to go himself, but a good tackle from Luke Bendel at the back. Well, the Guardians seem to have everything covered in these final few minutes. There is just 6 minutes to go. Again, McFadden at the front. Witten. Neots, they're going to run this out. Richards does well. Catch and pass. And here's Pierre Valentine. Over the top he chips. Looking wide for Kieran Jones. But it beats them all into touch. Not a bad option. We know the danger that Pierre Valentine possesses. His running game, his support play, and his passing is very good. Now they look to the back, and it's nicely out for Carissa. Calvert drives him back. There's been a trouble here for the Stormers. They don't know who's going to pull this ball up, but Mahalby does well, and he pushes forward. Groom pips it back in field. Khaleesi's always there. So is Berger. Big pass wide. Delaney can't get away from Valentine. Big on defence, and a turnover. Pierre Valentine, he's done the work. Can he get the reward? Luke and Neo's out wide, and this will sum the game up right now for the Guardians of the Crib. Oh, that's a magical finish, all created by Pierre Valentine. Excitement central. The Guardians flick the switch. Watch that. Turns the ball over, breaks the line, draws defenders. Beautiful pass, and Luca Neots into the corner. How about that? A decent points haul as well for Neots. He's done well tonight. The Guardians have not shut the Stormers out by any stretch of the imagination, but they've done a good job of putting this game to bed and shutting any scoring plays from the Stormers away. Credit to the Stormers deserved, though. Their defence has been quite tidy. But there's been a couple of players that have made all the world of difference for the Guardians. Here's the shot from Neots again. Oh, my word. He is absolutely drilling them tonight. 17-0. The Guardians will take the win over the Stormers. Result as expected. Scoreline possibly not as emphatic as many expected. But the Stormers, they have come and put on a good display for their home crowd. Didn't get the points on the board, but they attacked hard. They created chances, and they defended with their lives and their bodies as well. It was a good performance by the Stormers, much more than many would have thought they'd put up against this very strong Guardians of the Crib team. Only 2 try scorers, one of them in the 85th minute as well. That was the try to Luca Neots. It was Omar Solomon who opened up the first try in the first half. Neots nailed both of his conversions and a penalty goal. He had a fantastic night, picking up 12 of the 17 points. The only points he didn't get, of course, was the Omar Solomon try. On to the stats, and you can see the Guardians, they really had a lot of possession in the second half, but it was the Stormers who continued to pin them into their own territory, and that nearly worked for them. They created chances, but the Guardians just too good on the day. The scrum battle was ferocious, and the Guardians really showed they possibly have one of the strongest forward packs in the competition. Both sides added magnificently to their 3 line breaks apiece from the first half, getting 9 to the Guardians, 8 to the Stormers, showing this was not as one way as the scoreline suggests. 15 handling errors won't impress the Guardians, but they'll have to push on, knowing that they have the win in the bag, not the bonus point, but 4 points. Let's see where they end up with their full complements of matches now taking place. So the way this draw ends up is that the Flakers and the All Flakes both have the final 2 matches of the round robin season against Saracens and Toulon. The Guardians, of course, 17-0 over the Stormers. Clermont get the win over Munster, 26-21. Glasgow, a rear win for them over Bath, 21-6. And the Highlanders, a big win over the Ospreys, 42-22. So the standings look a bit like this. The Guardians, they take number 1 spot by a point. By just a point. That means the Flakers just need to win, and they will take that number 1 position at the end of the round robin stage. The All Flakes, now pressure on them. They have a chance to take second from the Guardians, so they could go from 1 to 3. If the All Flakes get a bonus point win, they will be ahead of them. They should be ahead of them on points differential, seeing as the Guardians are only plus 214, the All Flakes plus 247. So they could be interesting if they pick up the bonus point win in their final match against Toulon, I think they were, who are 4th, who possibly a 5-point win for them and a 30 or so point win could see them overtake the All Flakes, and the All Flakes could finish 4th. So the possibilities are endless in this final round of the Global Rugby Challenge. Okay, so 2 matches only remain in the round robin series so far. The Corn Flakers up against the Saracens, then we have the All Flakes up against Toulon, and then it is business time. It is the playoffs. Who play in the playoffs? So the best players from the teams play in the playoffs, or do we continue our squad rotation? Let me know your thoughts on that. Again, I think so far we seem to be sticking with the rotation on the squad, so we will see that again for the Flakers in round 13 against the Saracens. Hope you've all enjoyed the series so far and the match for the Guardians today. I'll see you all next time for our second match of round 13. Until then, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the series, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, take care.